Yo, yo, yo. What's cooking, people? What's cooking? Late night, baby. That's right, Louis Smart. Late night hours. Put the kids to bed. It's about to get saucy up in here, baby. What is up, everybody? How we doing? Everybody, Sunlight Driver, Sammy, Tim Gaming, Ace Synth, Your Dude Snicker, always showing me love, Ron the Void, Zero the Only, What the Heck, Lazy One, Uni Deluxe. What's up, Uni? How you doing? Also, everybody, let me know, as usual, how's the audio doing? Too loud, too low? If the music's too loud, you let me know. Whatever it is. And yes, Your Dude Snickers, this is Power PCME. So I actually talked to him earlier today. I was going to do an entire stream with only Power PCME music. So there he is, actually, the man himself. Speak of the devil. We're listening to Endless Summer, everybody. This is Power PCME's album. It came out, last year or 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago. No, oh my god, 3 years ago. July of 2017. Yeah, crazy. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about. A lot of things going on. From live stuff and then stuff with the record label I'd love to talk to you guys about. And then just as usual, I always like to just open the floor and, ask you guys questions. You guys ask me questions. What are you listening to? Whatever it is, whatever's on your mind, we'll talk about it. That's what I'm here for. So, but yes, some really quick before we start. If anyone is interested in this music that you're listening to right now, it is Power PCME. And this is the link to the album. I'm going to be playing all of his stuff tonight while we're on stream, so we'll be jumping, from release to release, whatever he's got. So go show the boys some love. There it is. Look at that heart. Go show the boys some love and, listen to his shit. Buy his stuff. We hit 40,000 subscribers on this channel today. I want to thank everybody for chilling with me and watching my videos and commenting and doing whatever you guys do. It really means a lot. I know that probably sounds so generic, but it does, because I know, doing this, it is my true creative outlet, and just YouTube and music, it's really become a passion of mine beyond anything, and I just want to do this full time one day. So we're getting closer, and it's all because of you guys. So I can, from the bottom of my heart, you guys are the fucking best. I love you all. So yeah, we hit 40,000 subscribers, which is pretty crazy. And we also, a couple days ago, was Terminally Chill in Philadelphia, which was out of control. Way better than I thought it was going to be. And not putting Terminally Chill down at all, but I just didn't think a Thursday night in the middle of Philly would really turn up that much. And holy shit, this place was popping. It was me, James from Death's Dynamic Shroud, Skeleton Lipstick, and Fiber came halfway through. Shout out to Fiber. The kid had a lab at 8:30 in the morning the next day. He had class. And, he got down to the venue by, maybe 12? And played, and, jumped in on a set. And he left at, 1:30 drive all the way back to Maryland. So, goddamn. Crazy. But, yeah, so Terminally Chill was really, really good. That place really got packed out. Skeleton Lipstick did a great job on doing that. We're going to do way more, and I have a ton, I have so many shows in the works right now for you guys. I told you this was going to be the year of the live show, so we are fucking going to do it big. We're doing it live, baby. I'm telling you, this is the year. So, already had 4 shows in January alone, So we just did T-Chill. I'm going to be, a little cool thing, I'm going to be on the radio, actually, if you're in the New York area. I'm going to be on NYU's radio station on February 22nd, I believe it is. I'm going to be doing an interview and a live set on the radio. So I'll give you guys more information on that if you want to listen when it happens. But big things, folks. Stephen, I never know how to say it when it's a PH. Could y'all describe a beat? If a beat was thick, what would it be? To me, it's just like a very overblown bass. Kind of like Punk Weight by Death Grips. That's a thick beat. That thing's got thighs. Listen to Punk Weight by Death Grips. That shit's got some fat thighs, baby. Brandon, what's up, Brandoff? How you doing? Yeah, so Terminally Chill was great. Really, really fun time. The turnout was amazing. I mean, we were all kind of just playing whatever we wanted. It was just so much fun. Crowd was having a good time. Shout out to Virtua94. I think it's 90. I always forget the number. Record label they helped set up. They brought some Smash Melee. I did beat some people, but then some people knew what they were doing. So I was like, fuck. I think it was one of the guys on the label too. Like they're pretty good at Melee. But yeah, Terminally Chill was great. I played Believe by Cher, and the whole fucking place like lost it. It was just so much fun. But yeah, got a lot of shows planned. Gonna really try and hit everywhere around the country, as many spots as I can, obviously. So, Acinth, where'd you get that record actually? Because I'm finally getting into Death Grips, and I would like to pick that vinyl up because it is a very good album. It's definitely very good. So, but yeah, so what's going on with you guys? I want to open up the floor. You know, tell me what's going on in your life. If you got, anything you want to talk about, I'm here. Music, anything you picked up, any shows you went to, what you eat for dinner, maybe. I don't know. Would you like more indoor or outdoor pools? Personally, for me, if I really had to pick, I would say indoor pool. There's nothing like going to a hotel that has a good indoor pool. That super, super heavy smell of chlorine. Especially when it's cold out and like you're not really supposed to go swimming, obviously, but you're indoors, baby, so it's not bad. But Admiral Eclipse, what's going on? Dude, we have some serious Cat Corp physicals coming up soon. We be talking the mother load. Big news soonish. Mini disc day is going to be huge. Yeah, those mini discs are really starting to climb up. That Hit Vibes one is coming out on My Pet Flamingo on mini disc day. Is it mini disc day? There's a mini disc day now, I think. But yeah, mini disc is really a thing. Like I met someone who's like really into collecting it. I just thought it was going to be like another pushed trend. Kind of like floppies, which, I mean, maybe there are people who collect that, but I don't know. Brandon, you got your copy of The Money Store at Rough Trade. How much was it there? Because I'm actually going to be in Brooklyn this week. So maybe I will stop by. I don't feel like ordering it online, waiting. Give me something to do during the day. Cattle Mine is doing no fap on day 26. That's good, man. Good for you. There you go. Everybody give him a round of applause. Good stuff. Good discipline. Indoor pools all the way, says Ron the Void. Yes. Hold on. Go for 001. I like to say anything. Anytime I see the 2 zeros, I gotta go James Bond style. Had Alfredo for dinner. That sounds pretty good. I had Chinese food. I ordered some Chinese food today. Code Kid just released a project on Bandcamp. That's what happened today. That's pretty sweet. If you want to link it into the chat, totally go for it. When am I going to check out Gulf Audio Company? I love Gulf Audio Company. I love that guy who runs it. I met him at Electronicon. He's a really cool guy. Adam had homemade chili. That's pretty good. Siren Records in Doylestown. I drove through Doylestown after leaving Philly for the show. So, beginning, dude. I have not listened to that. I don't know what that is if you want to send that to me. Maz1, what's up? What do I think of Baby Peanut? I think people are like everyone is so getting so fired up, obviously, because it's like now, the good marketing corporate move is to just make a baby thing, like Baby Yoda. But that's what they want us to do. They want us to get fired up about it. I thought it was cute. I mean, me and my girlfriend thought it was pretty cute, but at least long live Mr. Peanut. Mr. Peanut has a heavy history with the Future Funk community. I mean, if it wasn't for Mr. Peanut, we wouldn't have got hit nuts. So, shout out to Mr. Peanuts. We miss you very much. Mr. Peanut. Power PC Me and My Pet Flamingo got a mini disc coming soon. Very nice. Look out for that. And My Pet Flamingo does do a really good job with their mini discs. I have seen them. They look really clean and crisp. So, what's up, Kellen? Kellen yesterday got high with the boys and went to the skate park that I haven't been in 2 years. Good times. That sounds fun. I used to skate a long time ago, but I could only like ollie. And most of the time it was like on grass. Like I would fall, but... What is the most nostalgic album that you can keep coming back to and never get sick of? My favorite album of all time is Lamb's Anger by Mr. Wazzo, and I still listen to that like consistently. Ever since I first discovered it, I've been listening to it like super consistent, more consistently than any other album I've ever really heard. So yeah, I would say that. Who has seen any movies lately? Says Gopher. I saw Uncut Gems recently. It was so good. And I'm rewatching it again. My girlfriend didn't see it when I saw it, so it is so good. And Daniel Lopatin's score is really good in it, which is also really cool. What's up, Ed Jr.? How you doing? Long live Mr. P. Yep. Saw 1917 with my dad last week. It says Spinning TV. That's cool. That looked like a good movie too. I saw the CGI scene where it shows like when the guy's like running on the grass and then he's like running and then all the other troops are running past him, and how they showed how they just like CGI'd an entire path out and it just looked really seamless. Pretty crazy. What is my favorite haircuts for men album? I mean, like most people, it's probably Marble of Fantasy. Shout out to Aloe City Records, I think they're called. They had like those dudes on that fan club specific release for that record. That is like the coolest looking goddamn record I think I've ever seen in my life, realistically. Uncut Gems movie of the year. I think so. I definitely think so. Maz1 says, also, Pat Chennington, I made a Future Funkish track that you may like. I could link it. No, link it, dude. Totally link it. I don't care. It's just going to make me... I'm going to have to approve it. But I'll just click show, so you're good. Spinning TV, nostalgic album is Replica. Yeah, Strawberry Jam by Anko. Rip Kobe, I know. That's a crazy death, man. Like whenever celebrities die, I'm not gonna lie, it's so overblown with people saying like, oh, you know, like this person was my favorite person ever, blah 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 blah. So it's just like it's always like a joke to me because I don't know, you don't really know them and whatever. But like this one, the Kobe one, this one was different. This one hit so much, like with everybody. Someone said it really good the other day, and they were like, Kobe's death is really like the first like major death, I guess, of our generation. At least for me, I'm in my mid-20s. It's like they said it's like our Lennon, you know, almost. And it's kind of true. I mean, Kobe was huge. And I went down a crazy path for anyone who is a fan of like the NBA. I don't know. I went to like a rabbit hole this week, and I just was watching Kobe highlights and just like statistics and stuff. And there was a point where Kobe was averaging 45 points a game for an entire month, which is fucking crazy. So, but yeah, rip Kobe. Ugh, so sad. And the pregame ceremony too, when the Lakers played I think they played the Trailblazers this week. Yeah, because Carmelo wouldn't play, but that was crazy. That was so sad. Best Pokemon game and why? Pokemon Blue version. Definitely got my nostalgia goggles on for that one. But if I really had to pick like the best Pokemon game I think I've ever played, it's probably like Diamond and Pearl. Those games were so good when they came out. I remember they were so good. Favorite anime. I'm not a big anime guy, but it's probably Erased would be my favorite anime. And then Attack on Titan like right underneath. I did watch Spinning TV. I did watch like a couple episodes of Hunter x Hunter, but I stopped, I think. Thanks, You're Unspeakable. Yeah, we hit 40,000 subs. Crazy. I didn't pick up a Haircuts for Men vinyl. I've been trying to be really good with my record picking up. I haven't picked anything up in a long time. I'm just saving money. But it's cool. Like sometimes labels will, reach out, send me something. So, but I did not pick up the Haircuts for Men one. So anyone who picked that up, that's really, really good. because that thing is a beaut. I've never made any songs on GarageBand, Sammy Tim Gaming. JJ Puggle, I don't know. Thank you. Is addicted to future funk now. That's how it. Definitely in the beginning, that is how it starts, and then you'll just start like going into all these different directions. Yeah, Steven Hillenberg, right? That was his name, Sean? That was a pretty big one too, but Kobe, Kobe's fucking crazy. That's a surreal one, man. Like Kobe dying is definitely a surreal death. That's pretty sweet, Adam. Donating some proceeds to charity, very cool. Send that to me. Hey, Daydream Deluxe, what's going on? What would be your ideal Pokemon party? See, these are the questions I like, baby. What would be my ideal Pokemon party? Now, so here's the thing about that question. This is what you really got to think about. You could take it in two ways. So I'm going to answer this question in two ways. I'm going to answer this question is on who I think would be the best Pokemon party to have in regards to battling. And then I'm going to answer this question in regards to real life. If Pokemon existed, what would be the best party to have? So let's start with the battling one. I would go with Blastoise because he's a fucking tank. He's awesome. I like Blastoise, Dragonite, Gengar, Jolteon, Tyranitar, and let's do Ampharos. I love, oh my god, so cool. So cool. But then when it comes to like Pokemon in the house, because you got to think about it that way too. If they were real, what's the best realistic part? I mean, you can't be saying I want a Wailord, because where the fuck you putting I'm looking around my house. Where am I putting Wailord in this house? I don't know. I think that son of a bitch is like 45 feet long or something. From what the Pokedex said, but if I had to pick like in the house, right? First off, gonna go with my favorite Pokemon of all time, Mareep. Not only is Mareep so cute, but I can use it as a pillow, which is great. So I got the comfort factor out of the way with my Mareep. I would never let it evolve. The second that thing tries to fucking evolve, I'm gonna click the B button. I'll throw an Everstone at it, whatever. So I'm gonna go with Mareep. I'm gonna go with Chansey. I mean, Chansey could heal you all the time with like the hard-boiled eggs or whatever. So let's go with Chansey. So we got two right there. My third Pokemon to keep around the house, I would give it to... You know what? Sleeper pick here. I'd give it to Mr. Mime. Let me tell you why I'd give it to Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime can throw up all those barriers and light screens. So when it comes to security, in my house, I'm going to have this guy. He won't be too big. Like, he's not going to be, taking up so much. It's not like I'm going to have a Charizard in the house. I can't do that. Plus, half the shit in my house will go on fire if I have a Charizard. But Mr. Mime, like, he'll just throw up a bunch of barriers and stuff. And that stuff will protect my household. Nothing. No one's stealing any of my shit because I'm going to have all those barriers up. So, let's do those three. I got to pick three more. Give me. You know what? Give me Jigglypuff. Sometimes I have a tough time going to bed. I can't sleep sometimes. I got some stuff on my mind, so I got Mareep as a pillow and Jigglypuff to sing me to sleep. That's 4 right there. Then give me... I will take... Alright, you know what? Let's go. I'm going to take a Ditto. Because the Ditto can duplicate into another one of the Pokemon in the house. So if I need 2 pillows, because sometimes I like to keep my head up, let me get a Ditto to multiply himself into another Mareep. So I have 2 big-ass pillows to sleep on, which will be good. And now I need 1 more. I would say Meowth. Yes, cool spot. I would say Meowth because, I mean, he can do payday and I will get money, which is good. But I don't know. I feel like Payday, like, realistically, like, you can't create... Like, where's the money coming from, Meowth? Like, I don't think that's possible. So, let's say, okay, maybe Meowth. But let's give it to... Alright, how about... No, that doesn't... No, I can't do that. I was going to say Lapras, but I'll keep him by the water, because I don't live too far from the water. So if I ever want to go, like, surfing to go to another place, or if I want to go, like, fishing and go out at sea a little bit, I could go on Lapras, but it's got to be in the house. Like, it's got to be Pokemon in the house. So, let's see. Sorry, I'm spending so much time on this. I really gotta. I want to know what my. This is a great question. I want to know what my 6 Pokemon in my house would be. What would it be? What would the 6th Pokemon be? I don't think I've picked one Pokemon yet from Gen 2. Alright, Mareep. Mareep I did, so. What up, Wizard? Wizard of Loneliness. I need your help, buddy. If I have to make a team of 6 Pokemon that would be rational to own to have in your house. So I got Mareep, because it's a good pillow and he's cute. Ditto, because he could transform into any of the other Pokemon in the house to help me do that thing twice, so if I need 2 pillows. Mr. Mime, because he could throw up barriers and invisible walls to keep me protected. I also said Chansey, because she could heal me all the time if I get hurt. Who did I say? Who was the 5th one? I already forgot. But yeah, I can't think of the 5th. Now let me go back to all the other questions I missed while I was thinking of the answer to this. Chris Coyle, what is up? Says, best hidden gem of a game you've ever played. iNinja, everybody. iNinja on the PS2. I got that game one year for Christmas when I was a kid. That game was so good, and I never understood growing up why they never made a second one, because it was so good. iNinja, everybody. If you want a good game, it's probably pretty cheap, too, because it was not big at all. I don't remember anyone having it besides me. Like, at my school, my cousins, like, nobody had this game besides me. It was so good. Maz1 wants to see a new Lux Elite release. I think Prism was the last one she came out with, but I think it's been a while now. Which album would you choose if you could only choose one? Yes for Open or Palm Mall, says Gerardo. I'd pick Yes for Open. It's my favorite Vaporwave album, but I just think the replay value on that's really good. I love that album. Josiah says, this isn't a question, but every time I'm feeling down or lonely, I always watch your This Is What Happens in a Room Full of Future Funk Heads video, and it always makes me smile. Yeah, that was a crazy... Oh my god, that was like one of the craziest moments of my life, that moment. So, I always play Fun Tonight, like when I'm live. It's just such a killer song to drop. So, good times. Ram set up Metagross. Where the hell am I putting a Metagross in the house? I don't know where I'm putting. Maybe in the garage, but... Thoughts on the Detective Pikachu movie? That is very interesting because I just saw it like a week ago with my girlfriend, and I didn't think it was that good. I heard people say like it wasn't bad at all, like it was good for an animated movie and stuff, but like, I don't know. First off, I thought it was so cheesy, which is okay sometimes, but it was like so cheesy. And then the whole thing with Ryan Reynolds at the end, like come on. I don't know. And then the other thing is, and I'm sure a lot of people can agree with this too, is if there was ever a Pokemon movie to come out, I'm expecting like massive battles. Like I want to see like someone go through the Elite Four and like the CGI be crazy and like, I don't know. That's what I would have wanted. Kind of like the new Godzilla movie, the one that just came out, like the, Monster Island one. Like that movie was really like just a giant fight, and I think I loved it. I loved it with King Ghidorah. That was so good. And I wish that's what they did with the Pokemon movie, but maybe the next one if they make another one. Andres says, Meowths can destabilize the purchasing power of the dollar if a bunch of them use a ton of paydays at once. That is true. Could ruin the whole damn economy. I do need... Go Duck, what's up, dude? I do need a Chansey to keep me healthy. Also, I was cracking up at when you tweeted... come to Australia on Twitter with that picture. That made me laugh. That was pretty funny. Ryan says, what do I think of the new St. Pepsi album? I think it's fantastic. It kind of came and went, though. Like, see, being St. Pepsi's tough. Like, Ryan's got a tough kind of... Not that he's got a tough. That's not the word. Because, I mean, he's literally, like, he could drop anything he wants. It'll sell out. He'll get massive people at his shows. But in regards to, like, putting out new music, it's kind of tough. Because everyone always is going to look at, like, Hit Vibes and Late Night Delight. Even Prom King. And they're just going to be like, those are so classic to so many people that, like, everything is just judged against those. And there's a big nostalgia factor that goes with it, too. And that's what makes those albums so great. But... Mannequin Challenge is so good. And I think he was saying he used like over 100 different types of samples in there. From what I remember on Twitter, which is pretty crazy. So he's using multiple samples in songs and overlaying them, which is always cool. I've done that a couple times, but I mean, like when I hung out with Ryan, when we worked on Seasons of Disco, which was on Dewdropper, oh my God, like that dude, he's awesome to work with. Like he just flies when he's producing. So cool. Gonzalo asks, what do I want to achieve with Catskill Records? So with Catskill Records, it comes down to three things, really. It comes down to satisfying you all, the fans. It comes down to satisfying the artists. And it comes down to satisfying me. So I need to think of some sort of formula between those three, like a perfect triangle. This is going to really work. But the number one thing I want to do, that I will set in stone, and this will not change, and this will happen, is that the artist, in regard to the music and the physicals, will be making 100% of profits. Every single dollar in profit will go to the artist, every cent. The way I will make money is, and like I said last year, I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys, I'll do something where it's like a monthly subscription thing, but it will be nowhere near like... Vinyl Me Please, which is like $19.99 a month. Yet, okay, they give you a record in the mail or whatever it is, but with this record label, I will make sure I do things that like make it totally worth it to pay for it, and it would only be like $2.99 a month or something. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I want to make sure artists get 100% of the profits on their sales. I'll make money by having that monthly fee, and then what's good about that is that it's just like I said. I just want to be able to do Pad full-time. If I can do it full-time, I can spend all my time on videos, live shows, music, the record label. I'll just be able to put out so much more stuff. So that's going to be, just another way to get closer to that goal and be financially free. And then for you guys, you're going to get exclusive releases that you'll only be able to get if you're part of the record label, if you're part of that subscription. I'm going to load that site, with, it's not going to be a Bandcamp label. It's going to be far beyond that. There'll be like a blog. There'll be this, that, interviews, just so many different things. So, yeah, big things. I'm really going to take my time for it. I actually have a couple artists confirmed already for the thing. Some pretty crazy shit is going to come out, but not coming out for a long time. I'm really focusing all my time and energy right now on live shows. I'm trying to bring shows to everywhere I can, or at least like a bunch of different diverse spots that kind of, if I play here, there, like it kind of covers a nice solid ground. So, we'll see. Favorite Super Mario 64 level? I would have to go with Wet Dry World. That is one of the coolest levels in a video game. Not because of the colors. I mean, the colors look sick, but like, I don't know. It's just like a G. It looks like the cover of a science textbook, like the entire level. And there's a whole nother level that for years growing up I did not know existed, and it blew my mind when I discovered it as a kid. And I remember, like, when I was little, I used to be so scared of, like, drowning in video games. And when you shoot the cannon and you go to in the other area, wet dry, you have to go under the water. That shit fucking freaked me out. I didn't like it. So, like, I don't know. It was just so mind-blowing. Yeah. Go to a duck. Yeah, it should be US dollars. Definitely not anything else, so. Have I read the book Babbling Corpse? I don't think so. No, I don't read. What am I talking about? But I do. So many people have asked me that, though. I have no idea what that is, that book, or anything about it. But I didn't end up copying this Super Mario 64 vinyl. I wanted to, and I honestly forgot. But do you know, is that Super Mario 64 music, is that literally music from the game, or is it the usual, like an orchestra or a band covering it? What do I think the best labels in Vaporwave are right now? I mean, I would say number one is 100% Electronica, without a doubt. I mean, George has just got such a grip on the community. I've heard nothing but good things about, his shipping services, the quality of his stuff, and from stuff I've gotten too, which is really, really good. I actually just ordered that blue 100% Electronica crew neck, the champion one. That thing looks so nice, and I love crew necks without the hood. So, and I love that color, that like royal blue. So I'm excited to see that come in. I'll take a picture of it when it gets in, but oh, look at that, Airliner 95, the long lost artist. He's been watching videos, really appreciate what I'm doing. Was wondering how long you think Vaporwave as a genre will last year-wise. Honestly, there's no predictions at this point at all, because I'm not gonna lie, there was a point where there were so many points where everyone said the genre was gonna die, and I'm not like the earliest guy in the scene. Like, I only started listening to Vaporwave in like late 2015, so I can't speak for the past from just what I know, like researching and whatnot. But there was a point, like, really when all these records and physicals were booming, right? Like, when it was, like, everything was coming out and people were buying everything. I really thought the bubble was going to kind of pop then. And then people were just, once the bubble popped, I thought maybe, once that excitement goes away, people will be like, all right, let's move on to the next thing. But then George throws a total wrench in the system and does Electronicon. Blows everything open for everybody. Because you could ask any other artists in the scene right now, or, like, I would say artists that are maybe the bigger ones, or just people who are really working at it, and there has been no bigger desire now to just play live, and now that's been the new focus, really. I mean, I can at least say for me, my entire focus right now is on playing live. Really nothing with physicals, but there will be some physical videos coming up, like talking about records and stuff, so I'll be doing some unboxings and everything, so. But yeah, I think we have a long time. I think we're all going to be in this for a very long time. I think we've all made some good friends, and we don't want it to end, so why the fuck would it end, That's what I think. But also, real quick, guys, I will be right back. I'm just going to get another bottle of water, so stay cozy. I'll be back. All right, let's see. And other labels that I think are really good. I would say Business Casual, and not just saying that because I'm a friend of John, but I mean, when it comes to consistency, there's really no one more consistent and just putting out stuff in the game. Besides Vito from DMT Tapes, but John at Business Casual is also putting out pretty much physicals every time he puts something out, so really, really good stuff. I'm going to put him up there. Obviously, I'm going to put DMT Tapes just for the sheer amount of stuff Vito puts out, which is great. Let me see. Who else I like? those are really the best, you know. And then My Pet Flamingo too, obviously. My Pet Flamingo is like definitely one of the more colorful labels in the scene. Like they put out a really nice variety of things. They obviously have hammered it home with some classics, and I've never really heard problems with like shipping, you know, with My Pet Flamingo. So even though they're all the way in the UK, so and yes, Geometric Lullaby, obviously, definitely the most beautiful, you know, releases I've seen ever. He's killing it with those physicals. And yeah, go Duck. I like, you put it perfectly. I like Neon City, but customer support is pretty ass. That's definitely it. Neon City has some great quality records. At least the ones I've gotten. I've never gotten the picture disc from them. But Nightlight Tapes. Oh yeah. Nightlight Tapes is really good too because they have such a specific mood and vibe. You know, they're not as like wide of a prism as like Business Casual's releases, but yeah, Nightlight Tapes is great. And shout out to Nightlight Tapes. I mean, I've been using their music since the beginning of Pad, since my first ever anything. You know, they were one of the first people who responded to me saying, yeah, like you could totally use our music. So Gopher says there needs to be a Vaporwave magazine. There is, dude. Private Suite magazine. They're the best. What's up, Chris Senor? Brandon got some food. What are you eating, Brandon? I had some banging Chinese. I had some General Tso's chicken. It was so good. So good. Am I seeing George on tour with the Garden this year? No, I'm not. I don't know. I haven't really looked into any shows at all this year. Just because I'm planning so many live shows of my own, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. And plus, like when I do these live shows, like I'm technically going to a concert. Like I was standing right next to James from DDS as he was doing his set. Like that was a concert for me. So, oh, the pick discs are good from Neon, so that is very cool. They look real nice too. So. Illuminated. Hold on, I'm sorry. Illuminated Pads is the absolute worst label in Vaporwave. Oh god, I haven't heard Illuminated Pads in so long. I wonder if they're still doing like all those different variants of the Late Night Delight ones. That's the dream, Gopher. You know, the magazine to get printed, updated, and distributed to physical locations. That'd be really cool. What do I think of the coronavirus? I don't really know too much about it, but I started watching like a video on YouTube, like kind of breaking down what it is, and it kind of seems like, I could be wrong, maybe you guys can clarify, but it seems like the virus, like it mostly affects people who are over 40 or something like that. So I don't know. I think we're okay, hopefully. Brand's eating rice, shredded beef, rice again, salsa, and shredded cheese. Wow, that sounds good. Thoughts on the Sonic movie? I don't know. Is it out yet? I don't even know. Did I watch the Super Bowl? Yeah, I did. I really don't care for football too much. The last quarter was pretty exciting, but I don't know. The halftime show was pretty killer. So that was kind of cool. But, yeah. Got a lot of live shows planned for you guys. Working on the label. I should have a new video out possibly tomorrow. But I will have some more coming out. And once again, I just want to tell you guys thank you for helping me get to 40,000 subscribers. It's really crazy. You know, at one point I remember making like my first couple of videos, and I would be so excited to get like, you know, like when I hit like 50 subscribers, I was so pumped. So it's crazy. Hey Pat, here's a bit more of a fun question from the guitar playing loser. You play tabletop pen and paper RPGs. What does that mean? Like what does, I've never heard that term before. Thoughts on Taco Bell? Fucking amazing, dude. Taco Bell's like one of the best fast food restaurants, period. You go with that Crunchwrap Supreme and Quesarito, you know, you get both in the same trip. You don't need nothing else. No little side tacos, no cinnamon twists, nothing. You get those two. Don't even buy a drink, dude. Go home, save your money, have water at home. Even though the Baja Blast is obviously, you know, holy. But if you get a Quesarito and a Crunchwrap Supreme, ain't nothing gonna stop you. Hey Pad, do you have any tips on making an album well-known or famous? I know that you have to get out of your comfort zone to get an album out there and hype the album up. I mean, this is an answer, like, I cannot obviously answer that because, like, obviously I'm not, I'm not famous or, like, the album's got anything crazy or whatnot. I don't know. If I knew the answer, I'd tell you. But what I think it could be, obviously, if it's just very, very good, that's going to help. But I'm sure, thousands of people have something very, very good. So it's going to come down to a lot of luck. I would say it's got to be like 90% of the formula to getting famous has to be luck. And then the rest is like, you just got to constantly promote it anywhere you can and do whatever you can. And yeah, get out of your comfort zone. Maybe something make something good. Did I know that cinnamon twists are literally just fried pasta? There is no way. Pants for Paradise. I need proof. I cannot believe that that's true. They're way too airy to be pasta. Dungeons and Dragons. Not really. Then can you give another example? I've never really played that. Do I play Team Fortress 2? No. I've seen like the memes though, but. Do I think Vaporwave will take over the world? Yes, I do. It will, one day. Okay, is gonna hook me up with the Taco Bell hookup. I expect it. When I'm doing a show in your area, you better give me that Quesarito and Crunchwrap. I don't have any mini discs at all. Never really collected them. Yes, I owe you the Buffalo sub. I know. I gotta get it to you. Somehow. I mean, that thing will be gross by the time I get that shit down to you, but. Let's see. Human Story 3 review. That would be cool. Am I excited for the 10th anniversary Chuck Person's Echo Jams? I'm on that shit, baby. I will be on that. Yeah, so they're doing a 10th anniversary Echo Jams project where we're gonna remix every song. I'm gonna be doing A2, the Fleetwood Mac sample. So that'll be really cool. Favorite Breaking Bad moment of all time? That's a great question. Shit. I mean, come on. How can you not say it's you're goddamn right? Like, that's the best scene in, like, TV history. I like that one. And then also the one where, like, Jesse's about to get shot, I think. And then Walter comes out of nowhere with the van, hits the guy, and he just goes, run. And then it goes to black. Oh, my God. Me and my roommate, we were in college at the time, fucking lost it when that happened. But that was a good moment. What else was a crazy one? I mean, those are the two standout moments I remember from that show, really. Free taco cars. I didn't even know those existed. Damn. Death's Dynamic Shot is doing that? That's crazy. After the Merzbow video, I have a new liking to noise music. Yeah, noise is really fascinating to me. I definitely get both sides of the argument that it's shit and that why you can like it a lot. I get both sides, And sometimes, like, maybe that's all, that's all I need to get, that I definitely can find why it's therapeutic, and it has been for me at times, so. All music is noise. Change my mind. Hey, Nick, you ain't wrong, buddy. You ain't wrong. How do I feel about new Jack Swing? I keep hearing about that genre, but I can't tell if I've heard it already. Like, I don't even know what it really is. Do you have any examples? I've seen it before, though. The Fly episode. The good old Fly episode. You're supposed to give one to someone if their order gets messed up or something. I will try ordering a very complex item next time, so I can get my free taco card. I didn't know that existed. I think you just opened up... I think you just revealed one of the most biggest Taco Bell secrets. Because I have certainly never heard of that, so... Hold on one second. I need to send a text. Power PCME, dude. I haven't got a chance to hear it yet, but I heard it's really good. I've seen the little teaser trailer. But I mean, anything Porter puts out is probably going to be amazing, so. Just 1 second. Best PSP games. I've never had a PSP, believe it or not. Never had one. So I can't give you an answer for that. Yes, Panzer, dude. The Breakfast Crunchwrap honestly might be one of the best breakfast items at a fast food place, period. And that's because they add a hash brown in the sandwich, which no one does. And it's so, like, it works so well. Like, biting into it, oh. So good. So good. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Actually, I gotta finish that. I gotta wake up so early for an oil change tomorrow. I gotta bring my car in. Yo, what's up, Mac Bandit? Everybody. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Combo Champ is finally coming to Bandcamp. It's coming on Business Casual this week, February 7th. Combo Champ will be on Bandcamp. You can finally download it and have it in your collections. What's up, Linru? How's that Wazo video coming along? I actually haven't really been able to work on it. I've kind of made the script so far, but I haven't got a chance to really do it. But it will come out within the next couple months. Dude, Harrison, the Captain Crunch Balls, I know what you're talking about, man. Those were so good. But you could only eat, like, 2 tops. Because then you got a bad stomachache. Like, that stuff is not supposed to be in the human body. Here we go. Top 5 food items from fast food places. All right. Straight up, you got to put the Big Mac in there. I don't care what anybody says about the Big Mac. It's so good. So good. Big Mac, Crunchwrap Supreme. The Quesarito. Taco Bell takes 2 of the top 5. And this is from what I've had. A Five Guys all the way double cheeseburger. And which I believe is the best burger you can get is a Five Guys burger. And if I had to pick one more, I would say Burger King French Toast Sticks. Oh, so good. Tied with the Breakfast Crunchwrap. What's up, Zico? Shout out to First Class Collective in the house. Have I ever listened to any kind of Latin music? Not really, but I do have a lot of, like, disco singles that I'll love to spin that, like, are super Latin influenced, like those Latin drums, and so I love that, especially in the beginning and like for the breaks of songs. They're so good. Big Mac, basic but good. That's, I mean, look, sometimes, you know, simple is the simple is good sometimes. Dude, the Dewdropper tape, I got it sitting on my shelf. Not even on the one you see in my videos. Like, it's by, like, my bed. Like, it's on a shelf right over there, man. I love that thing. Thank you for that. When we open those at Aesthetic Nights, so fucking awesome. And yes, Mac Bandit, this is Power PCME. This is Endless Summer. I'm going to put the link in the description. I'm doing a whole stream tonight with just PowerPCME music, showing some love to my boy. This is the link to the album if anyone wants to check it out. Shake Shack over Five Guys. I've heard Shake Shack's very good. My girlfriend swears by it. She says it's better than Five Guys, so. The guitar playing loser. Have a good night. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna start wrapping up this stream soon because I do have to work on a video and I am kind of tired. I would like to finish the video before I go to bed. But just, guess we could talk about some things going on. I mean, I'm going to be doing tons of live shows this year. I'm going to try and go everywhere I can. It is seriously like the most fun I've ever had in my life doing those shows. So, big things. I'm about to announce Aesthetic Nights 2 very soon. So, in an area a lot of people have been telling me to play. So, big things coming with a crazy lineup too. Yes, PowerPCME was dope at the show. Aesthetic Nights, he absolutely killed it. I mean, the fucking bass that was coming out of that set. And shout out to Mike Video Punks who's doing the visuals. Killer. But yeah, so a lot of live shows coming. Record label is in the works. And I got videos for you. And, we hit 40,000 fucking subscribers. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Also, one more thing, if anyone's interested, I am going to plug this in here because I'm always trying to, make this a full-time gig. Here is a link to my Patreon page. There's tons of cool benefits, rewards on there if you want to sign up. And it just also, helps me get that much closer to doing this full-time. So let me get a link to my Patreon page. So if anyone is interested, here is a link. Here it is. That's my Patreon. You get some really cool shit if you sign up. You get your names in the credits of my videos in the description. One-on-one Discord calls with me. Skype calls, whatever you want to do. Whatever it is. But yeah. Thank you, everybody. And once again, thank you for 40,000 subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't believe it. 40,000 people. That's like a stadium of people. So, amazing. And one more time. Wow. This is crazy. I'm ending the stream literally as this album ends. One more time. This is PowerPCME's Endless Summer is the name of this album that you've been listening through this entire stream. Go show PowerPCME some love. Listen to his shit. Give him a follow on Bandcamp, everybody. Click that link. Go follow him. And yeah, I will be making a new video. Should be coming out this week, potentially tomorrow. So with the end of Endless Summer literally just ending right there, which is, like I said, so crazy. Perfect timing. I leave you with that. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you very soon. Thank you for coming out to Late Night with Pat. I hope you have a swell week. And keep killing it. Do your thing. You guys are all great. I love you. Much love. Your boy, Pad Chennington.